Should you move to San Diego? What's the pros and cons of living in San Diego? Hey, I'm Tristen Campanella, your source for living in North County, San Diego and San Diego County. Hey, thanks for checking out my channel. Listen, today you guys, I'm gonna go through 5 pros and 5 cons for moving to and living in San Diego, America's finest city. You guys, I've lived a lot of places, and so I know what it's like to move to San Diego and to move into a new city. I've been here for about 15 years, and if you're thinking about moving to San Diego, make sure to watch my other videos, how to buy a house in California. So sit back, relax, and join me as I explore the pros and the cons of living in San Diego. Pro number 1, culture. If you're thinking about moving to San Diego, today's first pro is culture. Yes, San Diego has culture, and the heart of it in San Diego is Balboa Park. Balboa Park is the largest urban cultural park in the United States. It features an opera, live symphonies, over a dozen museums and galleries, and the Old Globe Theater. Then there's the San Diego Zoo, the gardens galore, and many places to explore, and over 7,000 restaurants in San Diego with every flavor of food you can imagine. San Diego is home to the San Diego Air and Space Museum, the Museum of Contemporary Art, and the New Children's Museum, among other places. And of course, we do have a symphony. I love to go to the summer pops in the summer. It's outside, it is so beautiful, and it is wonderful. I love also when the Beatles played the stadium in 1965. I wasn't there, but I've watched it. The first one is gonna be sports. You guys, if you are a sports fan, it's tough to live here. We do not have football, we do not have basketball, and our baseball team is not the best. However, it is a really nice, awesome day to go and watch a baseball game outside at Padre Stadium. Pro number 2, you guys, what? Climate. Of course, we have the best weather in the United States, and I don't say that lightly. It is sunny and gorgeous and 78 all the time. There is no humidities. There is no bugs, except maybe a little spiders, but nothing that flies around into your hair. The cost of living is your second con. It is the 10th most expensive place to live in the United States. With the median cost of a single family home topping over $700,000, and the rents are $2,200 for a 1-bedroom apartment, San Diego is super expensive. But once you live here, it's almost impossible to go anywhere else that's rainy and cold. Okay, pro 3, there's so many things to do because the weather is so awesome, and tons of those things are free. San Diego lives outside. We are top beaches, especially in North County, San Diego, and then my favorite, hiking also in San Diego. Man, I love our hiking trails here. It is absolutely wonderful. We also have tons of outdoor street fairs, lots of fun things to do all the time outside because the weather is so, frankly, so good. Okay, what is another con of living here? So one of the other cons is public transportation. We have terrible public transportation. I don't think that that is a secret. Everybody here has a car. San Diego County is huge. Even if you're in just North San Diego County or living downtown or anywhere, it is pretty hard to get around with just the transit. We do have the coaster, and the coaster is awesome. It runs all the way downtown, all the way up, and you can even take it to Santa Barbara. It is such a beautiful way to take a trip along the coast because it goes all along the beach there, and so it's a really nice, pretty thing. It's great if you want to go to the either to go to a Padre game, or if you want to go to see a show at San Diego State, the open air amphitheater. We do have a lot of really great concerts here. So that is also one of the other cons about living here is the traffic and not having any public transportation. Our traffic, it's not terrible. It's pretty bad during rush hour. So if you can avoid that, that's great. If you go on the I-15, then you'll be able to use the Fast Pass, and you can go in and out of the carpool line. The I-5 is under massive construction, so it's kind of making it bad right now, but it's going to be really awesome, and they are going to have a carpool lane as well there. Pro number 4, schools. San Diego has some of the best schools in the nation. Our schools here on average are incredibly good, and this does contribute to the overall cost of living in San Diego. Pro, depends on if you really like beer and craft local breweries, but San Diego is one of the top local craft brewery places to live, and so there is so many cool places to try for beer and great food, and especially outdoor dining throughout all of San Diego. So we're really known for that a lot in North County San Diego. Places like Vista have amazing craft breweries. San Marcos has really come up with craft breweries, and then of course downtown you have a ton of craft breweries there. A con here, parking. Parking, if you're in downtown area, is awful. And it can be pretty challenging to find parking. You can do monthly parking. Bigger, like smaller cities up in North County like Del Mar, you really need to be careful with parking. Del Mar loves to give tickets, so be careful with that. But you could just kind of look at it like you're getting to walk a little bit extra in one of your pros. You could add that to the thing, right? Is the airport a con? That's a really good question. We don't have a huge airport, but I'm gonna give you two things. So airport's not very big, so that could be a con. We don't have a lot of international flights to like Asia. We usually go to LAX, and there's a lot of ride shares that go there. But a pro is that we have the Tijuana Airport, and there's a walkway that you just walk right across, and you're able to just get right on the airplane. And from Tijuana, you can go all over Mexico for super cheap. So I would say that that is an awesome pro. I'm gonna finish off with my pro. The beaches are amazing here, you guys. You can surf, it's totally free. The water is wonderful. I'm a huge paddleboarder. I love to paddleboard. You can paddleboard in Cardiff State Beach, La Jolla Cove. There's so much stuff to do with the ocean, walking on the beach. So that is a lot of the reason why, that and our sunshine, of why the heck it is so expensive to live here. But I will tell you, in my opinion, and having lived so many places, I think San Diego is worth it. I'd be curious to see if you think it's worth it. Please drop me a link below in the comments and let me know if you think San Diego is worth living in, if the pros outweigh the cons. If you're looking to relocate or to move to San Diego, please shoot me a message, send me an email, text. I love to help. I'm gonna drop a link here to my relocation guide that's free, and I have people asking me all the time about relocating to San Diego. It is a huge county, and so it's very important to explore all the areas based on what you're looking for, affordability, what's important to you in the next place that you live. So drop me a line and I'm happy to help. Thanks guys, I'm Tristen, and thanks for checking out my channel.